Our brains are complex. They hold the keys to our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Neuroinfluence is about understanding these brain secrets. It's about using this knowledge to connect with others in a whole new way. Imagine influencing with integrity, persuading with empathy, and motivating with genuine care. That's the promise of neuroinfluence. Neuroinfluence isn't about manipulation, it's about understanding the language of the brain. It's about building bridges of communication, fostering trust, and inspiring positive change. Whether you're a CEO, a teacher, or a parent, these insights can revolutionize your interactions. By understanding how our brains respond to social cues, emotions, and rewards, we can unlock new levels of influence. We can communicate more effectively, build stronger relationships, and motivate ourselves and others to achieve amazing things. This is the journey we're embarking on together. Get ready to unlock the power within. Have you ever noticed how you tend to mirror the body language of someone you connect with? You might lean in when they lean in, or smile when they smile. This isn't a coincidence. It's the work of mirror neurons, tiny cells in our brains that fire both when we observe an action and when we perform that action ourselves. Mirror neurons are the foundation of empathy. They allow us to understand and share the feelings of others. When we consciously mirror someone's posture, gestures, or facial expressions, we create an instant connection. Imagine you're meeting a new colleague. By subtly mirroring their posture and maintaining eye contact, you signal that you're present and engaged. This simple act can make them feel heard and understood, building rapport from the start. Mirroring is a powerful tool for building trust and rapport. Use it ethically and genuinely, and watch your connections deepen. Dopamine is often called the feel-good chemical. It's the neurotransmitter that floods our brains when we experience pleasure, achieve a goal, or anticipate a reward. Understanding how to trigger dopamine ethically is key to motivating ourselves and others. One effective way to leverage dopamine is by breaking down large tasks into smaller, more manageable milestones. Each milestone reached triggers a dopamine release, creating a sense of accomplishment and fueling motivation to continue. Imagine you're leading a team on a challenging project. Instead of focusing solely on the distant end goal, celebrate the small victories along the way. Publicly acknowledge progress, offer praise, and provide rewards for milestones achieved. By tapping into the power of dopamine, you can create a positive feedback loop that keeps everyone engaged and motivated. Remember, small wins lead to big victories. Stories have the power to captivate, inspire, and persuade. Why? Because stories bypass the logical part of our brain and tap directly into our emotions. And emotions, as we know, are powerful drivers of decision-making. The amygdala, the emotional center of our brain, plays a crucial role in how we process and remember information. When we hear a story that evokes strong emotions, our amygdala is activated, making that story more memorable and impactful. Think about a time you heard a speaker share a personal story that moved you. The details probably stuck with you long after the event. That's the power of storytelling in action. Whether you're trying to inspire your team, sell a product, or simply connect with someone on a deeper level, storytelling is your secret weapon. Craft narratives that evoke emotion and watch your message resonate on a whole new level. The give and take dance, reciprocity in action. We humans are wired for reciprocity. When someone does something kind for us, our brains light up with a desire to return the favor. This deeply ingrained social norm is a powerful tool for building trust and influencing behavior. Think about the last time someone offered you a genuine compliment or went out of their way to help you. Didn't you feel a sense of obligation to reciprocate their kindness? That's reciprocity at play. Next time you want to build rapport with someone, try offering a small, unexpected gift or gesture of goodwill. It could be as simple as a compliment, a piece of helpful advice, or an offer to assist with a task. By consistently demonstrating generosity and genuine care, you activate the principle of reciprocity. This creates a virtuous cycle of positive interactions, strengthening relationships and opening doors to influence. The power of the crowd. We are social creatures hardwired to seek guidance from the group. Our decisions are often influenced by the actions and opinions of those around us. When unsure how to act, our brains often look to others for cues. This behavior is deeply rooted in our psychology and helps us navigate social situations. This is the essence of social proof. It's the idea that we validate our choices based on the actions of others. Think about the last time you chose a restaurant. Did you rely on reviews, or perhaps the number of people dining there? Did you opt for the busy one with a line out the door or the empty one across the street? Most of us instinctively choose the busier option. Most of us gravitate towards the crowded restaurant. We assume that if so many people are there, it must be good. We assume that if everyone else is there, it must be good. This is a powerful example of social proof in action. This principle can be leveraged for positive influence. By showcasing popular behaviors, we can guide others towards beneficial actions. When trying to encourage a new behavior or idea, highlight examples of others who have already adopted it successfully. This can be particularly effective in marketing and social campaigns. Testimonials, case studies, and social media shares are all powerful forms of social proof. They provide real-world evidence that others have benefited from a product or idea. By demonstrating that others are already benefiting from a particular action, you make it more appealing and less risky for others to follow suit. This reduces the perceived risk and increases the likelihood of adoption. Remember, we are all influenced by the wisdom or perceived wisdom of the crowd. Harnessing this can lead to powerful outcomes in both personal and professional settings. Techniques for influence: active listening, priming, and anchoring. Now that we've explored some of the core concepts of neuroinfluence, let's dive into some practical techniques you can start using today. These methods are designed to be straightforward yet highly effective, making them accessible for anyone looking to improve their influence skills. These techniques leverage the brain's natural tendencies to enhance communication, build rapport, and influence decisions. By understanding and utilizing these methods, you can create more meaningful connections and drive better outcomes in both personal and professional settings. Active listening is more than just hearing words. It's a dynamic process that involves fully engaging with the speaker, both mentally and emotionally. It's about being fully present, engaged, and genuinely interested in what the other person has to say. This means putting away distractions, maintaining eye contact, and responding thoughtfully. When we listen actively, we make the speaker feel heard, understood, and valued. This validation fosters trust and openness, paving the way for more effective communication. This in turn makes them more receptive to our message. They are more likely to engage with us and consider our perspectives. Priming involves subtly influencing someone's thoughts or behaviors by exposing them to specific cues or stimuli beforehand. This technique can set the stage for how information is received and processed. For example, starting a meeting by talking about recent successes can prime participants for a more positive and productive discussion. This positive framing can lead to more creative solutions and collaborative efforts. Anchoring refers to the human tendency to rely heavily on the first piece of information offered, the anchor, when making decisions. This initial piece of information sets the tone for all subsequent judgments. Skilled negotiators use anchoring to their advantage by setting the initial price high, making subsequent offers seem more reasonable in comparison. This strategy can be particularly effective in negotiations and sales. These are just a few examples of how understanding the brain's workings can give you an edge in communication and influence. By mastering these techniques, you can enhance your ability to connect with others and achieve your goals more effectively. Using neuroinfluence responsibly. With great power comes great responsibility. This age-old adage holds especially true when it comes to the realm of neuroinfluence. Neuroinfluence is a powerful tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. The choices we make in its application can have profound impacts on individuals and society. As we explore these techniques, it's crucial to always act with integrity and respect for others. This means considering the long-term effects of our actions and striving to uplift those around us. Ethical neuroinfluence is about creating win-win situations. It's about fostering environments where everyone benefits and no one feels manipulated or taken advantage of. It's about using your knowledge to help others make informed decisions that are aligned with their best interests. This requires a deep understanding of their needs and desires. It's not about manipulation or coercion. Transparency is key. Being open about your intentions builds trust and fosters genuine connections. Be upfront about your intentions and avoid using deceptive tactics. Honesty should be at the core of all your interactions. Remember, trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, and once trust is broken, it's very difficult to rebuild. Rebuilding trust takes time, effort, and consistent ethical behavior. Ask yourself, am I using my knowledge to empower others or to exploit them? Reflect on your actions and their potential consequences. Am I being transparent about my motives? Clear communication is essential in maintaining ethical standards. Am I acting with integrity? Integrity is the cornerstone of ethical behavior and should guide all your decisions. If the answer to any of these questions is no, it's time to reassess your approach. Always strive to be a force for good, using neuroinfluence to create positive, lasting change. Your journey to mastery, practice and reflection. Congratulations on taking this first step into the fascinating world of neuroinfluence. Remember, knowledge without action is potential unrealized. The key to mastery is consistent practice and reflection. Start by incorporating one new technique into your daily interactions. Pay attention to the results. What worked well? What could you have done differently? Keep a journal to document your experiences. Reflecting on your successes and challenges will accelerate your learning and help you fine-tune your approach. The more you practice, the more natural and intuitive these techniques will become. Over time, you'll develop a deep understanding of how to influence with integrity, build stronger relationships, and create positive change in the world around you. The journey to mastery is ongoing. Embrace the process, stay curious, and never stop exploring the incredible potential of the human brain.